like, and Liverpool v Betis, Pittsburgh. Me and Kev till the early hours. How are you, Kev?
Not too bad. Just trying to get some way kind of organized so we can
Uh,
try and watch it and just have a chat in the meantime. See how we
okay,
get on with it.
right.
All
Well,
brand
look,
new.
um, I have the chat up here, so if anyone's watching at the minute, let us know if we look all right. We sound. Forget the look. Do we sound okay? If we sound okay, that's grand. Me and Kev are trying to sync up with each other here to make sure we get the kickoff bang on. And yeah. So Kev, let's talk. Let's chat. Um, the team is out. No recognised striker in the team, as you
No.
pointed out to me very quickly. So what we have for Liverpool is Kelleher in goal, Bradley, Kwanzaa, Vandenberg, and Simicas as your back four. Jones, Soboslai, Endo, and then Salah, Elliott, Carvalho. Strong enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it's strong. I'd say. When you look at the bench, I suppose you look at maybe Stefan would be the one to stand out that probably misses out. But this is what I was saying earlier on when we were chatting. It's not as if the squad that's out there at the minute is got bags of experience and know-how, and there's a lot missing. But the way that lineup, when you look at it, it rings 4-2-3-1 to me.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Elliott
Or
and Carvalho either side of Salah.
I think I think you could definitely there's definitely a case there where you could see Dominic Szoboszlai as a false nine
Oh,
with Endo in a six, Elliott and Jones beside him,
oh, I know what you're
and
saying.
Salah on one wing and Carvalho off the other wing.
Yeah, yeah,
There's so many different variations of how this goes. It won't be until the game kicks off that you can, because my first line of sight is going to be who's playing up front. Is it Salah? Is it
my first,
Szoboszlai? Is it
my
Carvalho?
first thing was Salah up front, Carvalho and Elliott either side, Elliott on the right hand side, and then you would have had Endo sitting deeper of Jones and Soboslai.
Possible, yeah. It,
Yeah,
it it could be anything, but in fairness, I'm looking forward to watching Sepp van den Berg as well, because he by all accounts was really highly rated last year,
yeah,
done really well in the Bundesliga, and some of the attributes that he had in the Bundesliga are what you'd look for in a young centre back coming into the Premier League. He's quick, he's good with the ball at his feet. He's good with the ball in possession, and he's good in the air.
yeah. It's
So I
going
want
to
to
be
see
very
how he
interesting to
gets
see.
on. Yeah, there's so many things to look out for tonight. I just can't wait for it to get going. To be honest.
But the thing is, like, even with Vandenberg, the end of the season, he finishes the season at Mainz. Then there's talk of him having a bit of a, getting a bit upset, saying that Liverpool were pricing him out of a move. A new manager's come in. He's been there since day one, Sepp Vandenberg. He's one of the first boys back in the door for the summer. And he's
Yeah.
starting. Now, in fairness, there's no Van Dijk, there's no Gomez, there's no Kanate. So he's probably next in line. But if you had a player there that was pushing and pushing to get away, you'd probably turn around and say to yourself, look, he's not worth putting in here. But he is in there. So,
He is in
you
there,
know,
and he's in there ahead of Nat Phillips as well, who's more experienced and who you would say knows the club, recognized centre back, has experience. So, I mean, the way I look at Sepp van den Berg, if you've got a club like PSV Eindhoven, who just won the Dutch league, are going to be in the Champions League next season, and they're looking to break their transfer record to get you,
yeah,
you're not going to be muck. So you've got to have something about you, and this could be a shop window for someone like him. This preseason tour to see how he reacts to it first and foremost, to see how he copes with it, and to see if you might be able to engineer a kind of an auction for him
yeah.
if you are
I'm
going to
really,
sell it. But if not,
I'm really interested to see Carvalho as well. They're showing clips here on
yeah,
the screen at the moment, and I'm really interested to see him. If we're going to play this game where we're looking to, get hold of the ball, move teams around, probe, recycle, get it wide, play triangles, wherever. Carvalho's great, and I'm really looking forward to see him because, look, he goes away on loan to Leipzig, wasn't it? Was it Leipzig?
Yeah,
And it didn't work.
It just didn't work.
No, he comes back, he goes off the Hull. He had a really good second half of the season at Hull. Raving about him. And people were saying, look, we get 15 million for him. And most of us that were talking over the summer when we were doing various shows, we thought, you know what, you get your 10, 15 million, you walk away.
Yeah.
But these, again, are the sort of players that, right, he might end up on loan, but he'd be going on loan with the words of Arne Slot in his ear going, listen, your Imi plans, you probably need another 6 months away, or 3 month loan, or whatever it might be, and then come back. So it's going to be interesting to see them. Like, they all have a chance, Kev. They all have a chance here.
But this is the thing when it comes to pre-season, you're always looking for the. I always watch the pre-seasons, and it's the main reason why I love the League Cup, because you watch players in pre-season, and you might not see them again until the League Cup, and you want to see what they've done between now and maybe the third round and fourth round of the League Cup to see how they kicked on any bit while they've been back at the club. And Carvalho is one. Tyler Morton, another one who'll come on in the second half, no doubt. There's a fair few players there that you're going to keep an eye out for, because every preseason has that one or two that spark up, that do something, to show you that there's a player there and one to keep an eye out for. It might be one of the kids in the second half. It could be someone in the first half who takes to the new tactics and the new setup really, really well. It's all well and good doing it in training, but when you're doing it against live opposition with tackles going in, and they will. Manuel Pellegrini is not, an inexperienced coach. He knows what he's on about, and he'll have Betis set up to be a decent side and a difficult side to play against. So it is a stiff test, and you'd like to think that we might see this lineup for maybe a half.
Yeah.
If we get to see this lineup for 45 minutes, and then you'll probably ring the changes then.
Yeah, a couple of names you mentioned in the preview show are in the starting 11 for Betis. You've got William Carvalho is in there, Fekir is in there, Fornals is in there, Wanmi is in there. Adrian starts in goal for them. Well, on their bench then, now Bellerin is on their bench, Bartra is on the bench for them. So there's a couple of names there, But look,
some of the chat might know, because I don't know what Betis did last season. I have no idea.
No,
I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what to expect from Betis. All I know from Betis really is it's probably there's two games in the La Liga season that you look out for is when they play Seville, because it's usually holy war.
Yeah,
it's all mayhem. It doesn't matter where they are on the table. It's absolute warfare when those two meet.
Yeah.
Other than that, I can tell you anything about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, look, there's 5 minutes or so to kick off. LFC TV are showing interviews around a slot and stuff like that. Are you on LFC TV?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are you on the same
Arne Slot's being interviewed.
Yeah, perfect. So we're fairly close to each other.
We're fairly there, I'd say.
Yeah. What else was I going to say to you? Yeah, if you're watching, fire some questions into us. People seem to think the sound is fine, so that's brilliant.
Happy days.
I'm out in my back garden. No heaters on yet, but they may have to go on in a bit. But it means I can have a smoke out here and I can have a drink and I'm in peace and everything's all good. So Kev, we've mentioned a couple of players there, and you can nearly go through the whole team. Kelleher in goal. You're Bradley there. You're really interested in the fullbacks and what they might do. We're always interested in Quanta, Vandenberg beside him. Then the shape of the midfield and probably Carvalho as the kind of wild card up front. But you're probably looking at 45 minutes here, Kev. Right? I think you're probably going to see 45 from this. You're probably going to see 30 from the second team. And then they'll probably make another 5 or 6 subs with 15 to go to get everybody a run.
Yeah.
But it's all about fitness, isn't it, Kev? Get the fitness, get the minutes in the legs, get used to what we're trying to do in a proper game situation. After that, I
wonder if they'll get a full house. It looks like there's a fair few gaps
Yeah, there's a fair few gaps,
It's
but
a big
the
ground,
thing
isn't
in
it?
America, is that there's so much goes on outside the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's what is it,
That's a
7
huge
p.m. there?
stand, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
huge stand.
68,000 the holds. Um,
Jesus.
but like I said, it's 7:30 over there, so it's a nice time to go and watch a game. The weather
Yeah.
looks very warm. But I actually like the stadium. I like it.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a
do you know what it
throwback, isn't
reminds
it?
me of? Bar the one big high stand. It reminds me a lot of Park Creeve with that open tier all the way around.
Yeah, yeah, it's filling there in fairness. But look, who cares how many's on it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? William says, lads, honestly, do you think Slock will make it as a success? I really hope he does. Do you know what? I really hope he does too. And I'm not going to lie to you and say, he'll definitely do this and he'll definitely do that. It's a hard act he's following. Um, he's a new manager. He's brought in different people around him. Obviously, a new set of players from to work with. Possibly some incomings. The hierarchy is a new hierarchy in place as well. There's a lot of change going on in Liverpool. But I like the appointment. I have liked the appointment since day one. And some people aren't great at this, but you need patience. You know, we've heard Curtis Jones going on about his systems and his attention to detail and all this sort of stuff, but it only shows when you get down and start playing football games. I wouldn't be taking too much attention to this game or Arsenal or United. The one I would kind of keep an eye on is when we play Bilbao, isn't it? Is it Bilbao we're playing or Sevilla? One of them at Anfield.
It's Seville,
Seville, is
isn't
it?
it?
Seville. I
At
always
Anfield.
mix
That
them
it's
two
the
up.
Seville game at Anfield is the one you
Yeah,
want to
that's
watch.
the one you watch because that's where you think he'd be close to a starting 11. He'd be 4 games into a system he wants to play, a style he wants to play. You know, you look at
Yeah.
Manchester United. I think they've played 2 friendlies already. I think, so they're
Something like
probably a
that.
little bit ahead of us. Now they might ease off as the time goes, but I don't know what Arsenal have done. But listen, if you get in amongst Liverpool squad, Arsenal squad, United squad, they're not bothered about results. They're bothered about
No.
players, minutes, you know, intensity, fitness, all this sort of stuff in these games. That's all they're there for. But it is nice to watch a couple of players and see how they get on. It obviously is, Kev.
Oh, it always is. I mean, at the end of the day, we haven't watched bar international football. This is the first time we've seen the Reds now since the end of May. And to see them with a brand new setup. The only thing that hasn't changed at Liverpool over the summer is the playing staff. You know, there's been wholesale change from management level upwards, but the only constant that's there is the players. So and a new voice, a new idea, somewhat different to a group of players who've been together for a long time is probably a good thing. And will Arne Slot work? Nobody knows. I mean, all the indications are there that he's got every chance. They've given him every chance with the structure that's above him. It's just a case of what can he do with this group of players and with a couple of additions to come in. Ultimately, he's on a 3-year deal. He's going to need, when the season starts, he'll be judged on results the same as every other manager.
Yeah, and it's the sort
And
of thing where
it's difficult.
if he goes in there, right, and he has a push at the title or whatever's considered, I hate saying whatever's considered a success because people put words in your mouth. But what I'm saying is, if he has a positive season for Liverpool, right, coming off the back of Jurgen Klopp, if he improves the league position, picks up a trophy, wherever it might, does well in the Champions League, the chances are when it gets to next summer, they're saying, look, there's 2 years left on that deal. We're extending it by another 2.
Yeah.
Everybody's, I think everybody's happy with the 3 years because, he's had a couple of years in Holland. He's following Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool have high expectations. So Liverpool are protecting themselves a little bit with the length of the deal. But Arne Slot isn't having a 5-year deal put on him where it's like, oh, look at the pressure on you. They've given you all these years, all this money. They've kept it very reasonable, I think, on both sides.
It's open-ended both sides. It's the right way to go.
Yeah.
But it gives both parties an out if it doesn't work. But it also gives the flexibility to add to it if it does work.
Yeah.
But you by the end of this season, it's kind of like when Klopp took over. Even though the points total and the league position wasn't where everyone wanted, we could see the progression. We could see that they were building towards something straight away.
Yeah.
That's all we want to see. We want to, when the season evolves and we start saying, as long as we're for myself, as long as you're seeing progression on the pitch and you're seeing a plan, a means to an end type of thing, you're happy.
Yeah.
And you'll stick with it.
100%.
Nabil Fekir, captain for them. They're in the tunnel at the minute, waiting for Liverpool to come in behind.
Yeah, I'm the exact same as you. I have
Cool.
I have Betis in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then it's still
Is it
back
William?
down here. Say again?
Is it William Carvalho, the
yeah.
Portuguese?
Yeah.
The one that was linked with West Ham at
Yes.
that time. I don't know if he ever went there.
I have a kind of weird feeling he played in England for a few months, but I could be wrong. That could be just me making that up.
I know he was. We were linked with him at one stage.
Everyone was linked with him.
Yeah, it was when he
was it Euro 2016 or something like that when everyone was banging on about him. It might have been Euros 2016, which is about 8 years ago, which sounds about right.
I'm looking at that bench and it looks like a.
Liam says we're behind him. Liam's probably watching on.
If you're
LFC
watching
TV.
it, Liam, yeah, if you're watching it through Sky or through something like that on your telly, we're going to be a bit behind you because we're watching it on.
Liam, if anything happens, don't be shouting in the chat and annoying us, right?
It's only annoying you because I can't see the chat.
Looks a lovely night on the Pergola. It's not bad. It's not that cold of a jumper close by.
Short sleeve, short sleeves.
Yeah, but I'm a weirdo like that. It could be freezing here and I'd still be sitting like that. And at some stage, my wife will bang on the door going, put a jumper on. No, don't be so silly.
You'll catch your death.
Yeah. So I have Liverpool in the tunnel here. I have
literally got them coming down the steps now.
One of them coming down the steps, yeah.
Yeah,
so
the rest of them are stood
going
on
down
the top of it.
Yeah, and then I have two lads in the backroom staff going down the steps. Is that what you have?
I've just got Yaros, I think, coming out now.
Right.
Robbo.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead.
Robbo going down. I'm one of the coaches.
Tiny little bit ahead.
Right. That's all right. It'll even itself out through
Andy
the
Kaufman says
looks like Mo's captain.
Yeah, Mo is captain, yeah. Andy Kaufman says he's reporting me for what? And I don't give a bollocks. So
yeah, it's post Watershed show.
Yeah.
It's a post Watershed show.
Yeah. So no, the crowd looks like it's building there. Plenty of Reds there. All waiting for the team to come out.
I just hope that nobody wants to, especially going into this type of game, our first game in pre-season. You hope that no one from Betis wants to make a name for themselves by leaving one on someone, and you often see it in pre-season.
The only thing is, who's that Betis manager? It's
Manuel Pellegrini.
Yeah.
Former City manager.
Yeah, look, he's no idiot, you know, and
you see it a lot with lower league sides.
Yeah, but the two managers have probably had a word and said, listen, good pace, physical, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Mind yourselves, like.
Okay, I have everybody coming out of the tunnel here now.
Yeah, I'm seeing the fans at the minute.
Coming out. 4 referees.
Yeah, 4 referees. I'm about second behind you, so it's fine. No bother.
Weather-wise over here was warm today, and then it just started raining. I think it's kind of raining a little bit now, but thank God I'm cold.
I was down in Cove this morning, and the sun was... it was a beautiful morning, to be honest. Sun was out, blazing. It was lovely. Got back up toward North Cork, and it was lashing rain. No, it was lashing rain when I got home today.
Yeah, you just don't get many of them these days, don't you?
No.
Anyway...
Mo's captain, which is good. Ashley was in the Telegram group earlier on. She was trying to find out who was going to be captain because it wasn't named on the team sheet. But
yeah, Mo was definitely captain. So I'm just trying to find positions for everything here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So We have the scoreboard up. Doesn't that look really well, that scoreboard? I've done well with that. Of course, we're no way professionals. Listen, Mo needs to head to Turkey and get a few implants there. The top of his head's looking scarce. And that pitch looks appalling, by the way.
We'll see as soon as the ball starts rolling.
You can see it already, Kev.
I'd say
They're
that
taking that grass out of someone's back garden and just lamping it in there. That's an NFL stadium, isn't it?
Yeah, pitch looks small, doesn't it? Looks narrow.
Yeah. Well, that was a huge problem during the Copper, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Liverpool have this 11 down here now on the screen. It's Endo, Szoboszlai and Jones ahead of him, with Carvalho left, Elliott right and Salah through the middle. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah. We'll see how it evolves in the game. I'll be honest, I don't like Salah in the 9. I've never have. And I don't like Elliott wide on the right either. Not to say he can't do it, but I don't think that does him any favors as a player. But the midfield 3, that midfield 3 started Premier League games last year.
Yeah, but the thing you'll probably find is you're interested in the Bradley thing, right?
Yeah.
What you might find is Elliott nearly making that a bit of a dime in the midfield, or coming inside to make it more in midfield and letting Bradley go. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see when it kicks off. Fornals up front on the right. I always thought Fornals was a centre midfielder.
No. He was always like a 10 or second striker. This is a big deal for Slot and Fair. This first time in front of the cameras with the Liverpool. I mean, I know they had the behind closed doors game and what have you, but
there's probably about 68,000 in that ground. There's probably 40 in it, is there?
Yeah, I'd say 40, 45. Man was looking well. Hey.
Yeah, he looks great, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's one of them pricks that just never looks like he's aging. But his hair hasn't cut up. He's still in the bleeding late 60s with his hair.
I thought his hair... I think he looks better now than he does. Yeah, he looks better now than he did with the City. Well, we're off.
And we are off. Oh, look. And probably a couple of seconds behind there. Anyway, throw into Betis. Liverpool are shy.
They're pressing Adrian pretty quick. Good.
Yeah, the pitch is really narrow. Really, really narrow. First challenge for Vandenberg, wins it well. Heading into midfield.
Tell you, Szoboszlai is the furthest forward.
Up, yeah. Yeah, right. Ball looking in behind Bradley. Pitch.
We'll see how this end, when they start moving.
This side of the pitch, the near side of the pitch doesn't look great. So, Endo.
Really playing it out from the back, drawing him right in.
Keep playing.
I'm quite happy to draw him in. Ooh.
That's bad from Endo.
No, look, that's yeah. But that's you play out with like this from the back, it is a very high risk that you will lose it.
Yeah. Vandenberg to Jones. Jones comes into midfield. What a play. Elliott down this left side.
Foul.
Yeah, fell.
Oh, just off. He hasn't called it, but that looked off.
Anyway, balls comes back out to Endo. Then Elliott. Oh, good switch. Unlucky. Endo again to Szoboszlai. Back to Jones. Jones looks the deepest here.
Everything is really fluid. Nothing is really settled yet.
Bit of a cold, Kev, have you?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what cold does.
You're just getting over the back of it now.
Anyway, Liverpool lose pass. Slot straight away, asking them to push up.
Tell you what, off the ball.
It's like a 4-4-2.
It's 4-4-2
Yeah.
off the ball.
And Salah is down the right. Liverpool looking to win this back. Good move by Betis. Bradley gets it back.
Yeah.
Plays it down the line. Throw to Liverpool. But you see Slot straight away there when Betis went to throw it. Getting at the players. Get on them. That jersey still hasn't grown on me at all.
No.
So it looks like there's a mix of both here. Salah
Do you
is
know what it
starting
looks
out right.
like? Yeah.
It's like a 4-2. It's like a 4-2-4.
It's like or 4-2-2.
Yeah, that's a good ball down.
Do you remember Arsenal last year when they played with the 2-10s?
Yeah.
They played with the 2-10s and the two wide players and almost no striker. And then everyone flooded the box together.
But there's a lot of movement going on here. Szoboszlai is literally standing the furthest forward. Elliott, I don't know where he's playing because he's been everywhere.
He's been like a second striker to me, trying to be the link player between the two. Lovely. There he is again. Elliott Carvalho.
Yeah, here's Carvalho down the left-hand side. Faces up the defender.
Corner.
Looking for the...
Thought it took a deflection.
Went the corner over the bar. But it's weird, like, I know I'm probably making too much of, like, 4 minutes of footage. But it's off the ball. It's 100% a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
And Betis are struggling to get out. But then if you look at Jones coming deep here, Jones gets the ball right deep. You've got a line of 4. You've got Jones and Endo, and then the other 4 lads are in a line. And Elliott's not really in a position because he's not left side, and he's not gone up front. He seems to be like the spare man.
Oh, Curtis, good turn. And again,
Curtis turns out to Elliott.
Lovely.
Elliott back to Jones. Not afraid to go back.
But everything is patience. Just how Carvalho and Salah are holding their whiff.
Yeah, but that's poor from Van den Berg. Rushed it.
I was watching the two wingers.
Betis right back has it. Gets it to... I presume that's Fornals. Looking for the ball in behind. Endo does well to cover. Comes away with it. Plays it off their player, and it's a throw in to Liverpool.
Yeah,
deep in their own half. Steve Murphy says Endo might struggle with this style of play. Well, he's given it away once, and Van den Berg kind of pinged one at somebody there instead of probably turning out and playing it to his goalkeeper. But just 5 minutes gone. And you know what, Kev? We're probably watching Liverpool last season. They picked up similar positions on the pitch. It's just we're absolutely eagle-eyed on this.
We're really focused on it now.
Salah comes in to try to nick it. But Betis have it down the left-hand side. Bradley goes out. Ball's played in behind. Endo covers.
Oh, what are you doing?
Nice touch. Unlucky. He had to dribble it out there. Was it a tight spot?
I know. Jesus, you get the heebie-jeebies doing that.
Liverpool pressing again. Szoboszlai presses and wins. Doesn't win the ball, wins the throw. Liverpool try to go quick. Betis headed out. Halfway line. Throw in. The Betis numbers, someone says there, in the USA flag. I thought was like kind of LGBT numbers.
I haven't noticed.
They just flashed on the screen. Nice turn by Bradley. And again. Throw in again to Liverpool. Back to Kwanzaa. Goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher's not looking long at all here.
No.
You know, Kelleher likes the kind of diagonal, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got that, but it's handy to maybe early to show that you have that in your locker.
Yeah, maybe
get a rangefinder in, but he's not. That's actually really well played.
Back out to Kwanzaa. That's
where you got to be careful. That pass into midfield.
Has to be a better touch by Szoboszlai. It's back to Kelleher anyway. Plays to Vandenberg. He looks to step out. Not really enough movement there, in fairness. But you see Szoboszlai coming that deep, and then it's kind of switches to a double pivot, and Szoboszlai ends up furthest man forward nearly.
Foul.
Simicast now. Jones gets taken out.
It's a bit of an American flag and a Spanish flag. The numbers.
Yeah, half American, half Spanish, yeah.
Okay, a bit strange.
Ah, it's probably a one-off jersey they're doing or something.
Endo. That's another poor
back
pass.
to Kelleher. Betis don't seem too pressed on pushing, do they?
No, and the thing is, because of the heat as well, it's probably
that's a good ball. The Szoboszlai frees him up on the right hand side. Now he's come from the number 9 position to take that. Salah looks to play it through again. Gets intercepted. Liverpool have a throw halfway inside the Betis half. That was a lovely turn. They're replaying a turn there by Bradley. Beautiful.
Bradley, yeah.
Wearing blue boots. The Ever love that. Sepp Vandenberg into the half. Jones takes over, gets it to Simicast. Simicast comes back inside.
Oh.
They all look comfortable on it. That's a good ball towards Salah.
That was a good spot.
Yeah. Carvalho gets back to take it off. I think it's Carvalho. No, it's not. It's their centre half, Mendy. I throw into Betis. Pace has been good so far, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
Really good ball there. I think it was Quanta. First touch of Salah. Yeah. He needs to get out in front of him, doesn't he?
I think, he needed to take that with him.
But it's like you said there, one of those balls like that just lets them know they're willing to do it.
That's the first one, I think, that they've gone.
They tried one in the very first minute, a big switch to Salah. But yeah, that's probably the first one from that deep.
Yeah.
There's Adrian doing Adrian things steadily. Plays it out for a throw into Liverpool. Gets played to Bradley. Bradley comes back out with it. Salah takes over. Lovely. Oh, it was a good ball. Defended them well though. Simicast steps in and wins it. And now it's Carvalho inside the box. Plays it back. Shot by Szoboszlai. I think it was... No, it might be an Endo.
Endo.
Wide and
good
right.
Defending.
Of the defender.
Well done,
good header by...
Long
ball by Betis, and Vandenberg does well in the air to win it.
Line is high enough as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And Liverpool, you can hear from the sideline, you can hear Slot from the sideline urging them to press. Their out ball seems to be this left back though. Because Liverpool are playing that far on the line. Because they're playing that far on the line, that line is quite high even up front, so the left back seems to be their out ball.
I like this off the ball with 4-4-2. It's a lot. Gives you a lot of options if you win it back in the right area.
Well, Szoboszlai a couple of times now has gone from not being in midfield, literally being in the number 9 position, and then just drifting back either side of, Jones and Endo and looking for that ball beyond them. Elliott's doing a lot of pressing here. Here's the left back again. Salah's chasing him. Gets it past Bradley. Still has it. Free kick to Betis. 11 minutes gone.
So one thing you got to watch for as well to see, like we were used to Mo Salah cheating on the wing.
Yeah.
He hasn't so far. He's coming back doing his work.
Yeah, he has. In fairness, he's gone inside a few times to try win it.
But if we are going to stick with his 4-4-2 off the ball, and he's the right mid in that 4-4-2, he has to track.
Yeah, that's a poor touch by Salah, but they get the throw in. Sorry. Yeah, you can. Someone mentioned it there actually. You can see on both wings, there's a couple of yards darker kind of grass, so that's the widening of the pitch, in other way.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Steelers play on real grass when they're playing the NFL. A lot of them are kind of Astros now, aren't they?
It's a different type of Astro, though, compared to football.
Yeah, no, that's real grass they're playing on, but you can see where they've widened it. There's a couple of yards each side of.
Yeah. But I like it how the two wingers are holding their width high and wide.
Yeah.
And the 2 9s, the 2 strikers are dropping into like number 10 positions to look at the take
Carvalho, yeah, because Carvalho is staying really wide here, right?
Yeah.
And in normal circumstances, you'd be saying Endo, Jones, Szoboszlai, right?
Yeah.
But that would mean then that they're not really playing a front man. It's mad. Because Elliot is literally standing on the left wing here.
Salah's unlucky.
Oh, that's unlucky, yeah. You're a second ahead of me now.
Yeah.
Do you know what to do?
The 2 9s drop in
and then hit play.
They drop in to make 2 10s to link up the play. If one drops and gets the ball, the other one is spinning. The other one's going.
Yeah, but it's like at the moment you would think it was Jones and Endo and Elliot in midfield, and Szoboszlai is playing that kind of position, right? But when they have the ball, Elliot's literally standing on this left hand side.
Pass.
Right?
Unlucky.
Elliot's literally standing on this left hand side as if to draw Betis players to him so they can open it out on the right hand side. It's a strange one.
I want to see this again because that ball was really close. It was a good run from Bradley.
You can see how narrow it is, though. Look at the space between the edge of the 18-yard line and the touch line. Like, there's literally nothing there. Oh, here's a chance.
No.
Oh. Kev, hit pause on your feed and then hit play, and I'll catch up with you.
Just seen the replay there now.
Yeah. But again, look, that's your centre back on the edge of their box. Simicast back to Kelleher. Couple of half.
There's a lot of positives to take from this so far.
A couple of half little chances, but nothing clear cut yet. No. Carvalho is constantly looking for the ball in behind his fullback, and no one's hitting him.
Kelleher should see this.
The only thing is, when it goes back to Kelleher, the Betis are kind of set.
Yeah.
Now he has to get it down the line. That's a poor ball.
That's a poor ball.
Cut out by Betis. Betis down the right hand side now. Ball in behind Jones. Van den Berg comes across. Takes it. Little chip. Carvalho does well.
Yeah, you're ahead of me now. It's all right.
Ball back in. Quanta goes to stand out. It's going to be a throw to Betis. It was a poor ball back inside.
Yeah, you don't want to see that pass coming in.
Or if you do play it, just tell the defender to get rid. Just playing football and then just kind of overplaying the times. That's a decent ball back. Touch. Betis have it 30 yards out. The left back has it again now. Out to the left winger. Trying to play a bit of football here.
Look at the back stick.
Yeah. This is Feck here. On towards Simicast. Carvalho wins the back. Clears her up the line.
That's it. Played. Don't let him back on his left foot, whatever you do.
Betis having a little bit of possession here.
Yeah.
Some good play from them as well. Simicast sliding tackle. And now for a throw to Betis. I think you've called it right, Kev. I think you've called it right with the Szoboszlai false 9 thing. But it's so strange what Elliot's doing.
He's done it for Hungary in the past.
Yeah, but what Elliot is doing
like a
is
number
mad.
10 or a second striker.
Like Carvalho, ball down the right here.
That's a hell of a
Betis
pass.
attacking, Simicast crossed in. Kelleher gets down to smother. But it's if he's up front, that's fine, and you're expecting Carvalho to be left and Salah to be right. But Carvalho's much deeper, and Elliott goes up on that left hand side.
If you're putting or what you call everyone back in this in your normal squad, you could see a situation
Good
where
run by
you have
Bradley here.
Darwin and Jota playing as
Oh, that's
your
so unlucky.
two nines.
Give it to him. He's out there now.
Oh, needed to lift it.
Jones, Endo. It's like someone says there. Michael says the formation doesn't matter, the roles do. Yeah, it's just interesting to watch how that's shifting around. That's all.
Oh, the formation matters, but it's off the ball. Formations, you can tell a lot from it. Off the ball is structured. You know, whatever. If you're happen to be in the middle of the park when you lose the ball, you're staying there.
I'll tell you one thing you can notice though. You can see the new ideas that Slot is trying to bring to them, and they're trying to do it.
Patience.
And there's a few times where the players have kind of, shrugged their shoulders. It hasn't happened, or the ball they're expecting to get doesn't come.
They're moving it well now.
They are, but the thing is, when the ball goes into Szoboszlai there, he has to either hold it or make sure that return. Whip ball across the face here. Bradley gets a toe in. Still in the box for Betis. Comes back to the left back. Endo looks to tackle. He does tackle. Just shot by Betis and just wide. Looks
They
like
are trying to go through the middle
Kelleher
a lot more.
covered. When that ball comes into Szoboszlai, he has to be either holding it,
Yes,
or he has to make sure it gets back to Jones.
that's good covering from Bradley.
Yeah, it's good covering. Yeah, it's good defending overall.
Yeah.
Oh, Jones has lost it here.
No, not there.
Yeah. Steph Vandenberg won it back. He's balls out.
Yeah, it's out play.
Again, it's the idea is right. It's a loose touch by Jones.
Yeah.
It's a loose touch, and then he's trying to physically hold on to half your man. Your man gets a nudge on him. It's a sharpness thing. It has to stick to you. Look, here we go again. Look. Free to Liverpool, but again, a little bit. I'm not sure about it.
If you're going to be militant about playing out from the back like this, sides will press the life out of you.
But you know what? Do you know what I think of straight away? Villa tried this, and it was good for a while, and then teams copped them and start fucking hounding them down.
You have to have the ability to vary it. You either have to be supremely confident in what you're doing, and change the patterns of how you do it.
It's definitely Jones and Endo in midfield.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're your middle two.
Yeah. Gone, Bradley gone.
I think this type of play, this style of play,
but that's
see McAllister playing it.
That's a bleeding.
McAllister in this is going to be unreal.
Bradley's in the box here. Defender's trying to hold him up. He sends it back. Gets back to Adrian. Boots are clear. Endo's looking to win this, and he does. Quants it back to Kelleher. So somebody took a ball out of the fucking air there, and it was unreal.
I think it was Salah, was it?
Was it Salah? I thought it was Bradley originally.
But yeah, I was just saying there, you can see what McAllister would be like in the middle of the park with his vision and touch and passing.
But yeah, I get that. But I think when you're playing this style, the first thing your midfielders have to be is just unreal receiving the ball.
Yeah,
They have to be so sure of themselves receiving the ball. Betis back on the ball. Jones steps in and wins it though. Going on the right hand side. Fender comes across, gets a good side tackle in.
Loose touch.
Jones chases him down.
He's fucking heavy touch again.
Now Betis playing out the back. To be honest with you, Kev, I don't think this pitch is doing anyone any favours. I'm watching the Betis players trying to take touches as well, and it's not great. It seems like a very slow pitch.
I know they were hammering water down on it.
Yeah, it looks very slow.
If it's nearly 30 degrees Celsius at this time of night, you can imagine how hot it's been there all day long.
That's ridiculous, Mendo. Lazy pass towards Vandenberg. Betis are running at us here, 5-on-3. Ball out to the right hand side. Switch back. It's Fecker. Puts it over the bar. Endo very lazy on it there.
Endo's poor. And
well, he turns there and he doesn't do either. He doesn't do anything with a look.
Yeah, he knows. No, that was just an awful ball. But where's everyone bursting a gut to get back? So it's still 4 in shot when Fekir gets his shot off.
Kelleher goes long this time. Carvalho's beaten in the air. Simicas should get this. He does. Vandenberg plays it back to Kelleher. Jones now takes her off Kelleher. Moves forward. Decent ball to Bradley. Bradley tries to get it in behind for Salah. He does as well. It's just offside though. Really good move.
Yeah. That's it. Two passes and you're in on it.
There's the press again with Liverpool. Betis have to go right back. Centre back looks to play out. Oh, he does. He gets lucky. Carvalho takes over to Salah. Salah has it. Swivels. Comes back out. Goes back to Quanta.
Nice touch.
Elliott's still standing in that curious position though.
He's been pretty quiet, but he hasn't really got on the ball much, has he?
No. Jones does well, gets it to Szoboszlai. Now Salah's on the left hand side. Oh, tries to play it through. The defender just gets a foot with. Endo fells. Free to Betis. About 30 yards from their own goal. O'Sheen says, I wonder if this ref is an MLS referee or does he ref in the non-professional leagues in the USA? Couldn't tell you.
You'd imagine they're the MLS referees. Yeah.
Has Elliot had a touch? Yes, says Robert. He has, but
yes,
it seems to be like, I don't know, am I seeing something that's not actually happening, but he just seems to be in a, it's not even a free roll.
So he's there, he's on the ball now. There doesn't seem to be much coming down this or left-hand side.
No,
seems to be an awful lot coming.
Elliot keeps hold of it, does well. Vandenberg, nice touch. Jones to Quanta. Now Endo, now Bradley's gone. Yeah, that's a great ball for Bradley. Bradley's down the side. Switches it back. There's Elliot. Oh, he tries to switch it to Carvalho. Comes back to Simicas. Tries to cross. It hits the defender. Adrian comes out and claims it. That was unlucky. I don't know whether Elliot was trying a shot there or whether it was actually a pass.
No. The ball shouldn't have gone to Elliot. The ball should have come across
the face
earlier.
Yeah.
Carvalho was in. There was 2v1 at the back.
Yeah, top lad Jack says, is Salah playing right wing or centre forward? He's actually down the right. But there's a lot of movement going on. Salah's out right, then he's centre. Szoboszlai is up front, then he's in midfield. Elliott's on the left, then he's in the centre. We're bringing on subs here. So, Slot's having a little chat with Szoboszlai. Are they bringing on subs already? I thought there was a sub coming on there.
So water
Anyway,
break.
water break.
Just out of curiosity, it's on my phone.
Suckbeer says Bradley playing the best so far. Yeah, Bradley's been really good so far. Let me see.
Is Curtis taking a knock or something?
I don't know what's going on.
Good.
Getting the fluids on board anyway.
Yeah.
If there's anybody who has
We
any
always say
sort of
this
knock or anything, but they'll just whip them.
But we always say this with pre-season. It's odds are they will have trained today as well.
Yes.
It's not a case of they've been resting all day waiting to play 30 minutes tonight. They'll have had.
Well, I know under Klopp in pre-season they used to train in the morning, early afternoon, and then play a game that night.
Yeah, I don't. By the sounds of what you're hearing in the press conference, it's not that extreme.
As Stephen Price says, it feels like we're getting our pockets pinched a lot in midfield. Feels very high risk when we're receiving. When receiving the ball from goalie, but maybe because I got used to watch Pickford long hoofs in the Euros. No, I think that's a fair assessment. I think if Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Jones is gone off, he's giving the thumbs up there to someone though. But any sort of knock, any sort of strain, and they'll be off. That's just the way it goes. But if Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Van der Berg are going to play into that midfield, the one thing you have to have is the ability to hold the ball. Turn out with it, take it with your back to goal, and be physical enough that you're not going to take it off you, and keep us playing. And in fairness, Jones being caught once, Endo's being caught once or twice, so you do need
it is a process. Hold the ball. Yeah, it is a process. It's a learning experience as well for all of them. It's the first game in anger that they'll have played. So, who's coming on?
Nyone's coming on for...
Nyone's coming on.
Yeah. He was a right winger, isn't he?
We'll see where he plays.
Jesus Christ, yeah, he is about 7 stone wet through, that fella. Water on the pitch. The water on the pitch. There's fellas on there with buckets and everything. This is mad. I don't mean to be bad, Kev, right? But when you plan these tours, right, without sounding like an old man, grumpy old man here, but when you plan these tours, surely there's somewhere in the USA you can go in and go, listen, we have a top class football fucking surface. They just play it in the MLS, in an MLS stadium.
I don't even know.
Look, this fella's putting sand down. He's filling holes in the pitch.
It's divots. Yeah. It's not. It's like cricket.
So where's Nyoni going? Let's see.
He's sat in the middle of the park at the minute.
Yeah, he is. Look how high Van der Berg is here. Jesus.
Wins it back well.
Steve Murphy said he is a centre midfielder. I don't know anything about him. Did he come on in a cup game or something? And I thought he played out in the right.
Yeah, he kind of played right of a 3. Played right of a 3 in midfield. But he looks wiry. Do you know what I mean?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, if that ball coming from Kelleher is coming into whoever's playing in the 6, they have to protect it much better than that. Or they have to have options to be able to lay it off really quickly.
But you see, this style of play dictates that you must pass it in there. So if you're going to pass from there, you have to have the players that'll take it. Like this is triangles like in the corner. Endo tries to step in, misses it. Betis have it back. Ball looking to go over the back of Bradley. Bradley wins it back though. Gets it to Salah. Salah to Quanta. Ashley says a lot of the MLS teams play in these NFL stadiums. But do the MLS teams not have an awful lot of them not have their own grounds now? Ball in behind for Salah. Defender deals with back to Adrian, who chips back to the defender. Mendy, I think that guy's name is. Left back plays it long. Quanta looks to win it. Bradley hooks it over his shoulder. Taken down the midfield. That's a really good ball. That's so unlucky. It was a really good ball by Betis.
In a normal pitch, he keeps that in.
On a normal pitch, it probably flies past him.
Yeah,
Zips off the surface. Anyway, great drying out the last couple of days, Kev. My missus has worked out that you can put the washing out the back now and close horses and just go mad. Here's Salah running at the fullback. Plays at the Szoboszlai. Goal! Go.
Lovely finish.
Really good finish. Really good ball.
That's a
Salah.
really good finish.
Yeah.
Yarn slot era is off.
Yeah, it's a really good goal.
There's
I
a
don't know
future
who plays the
question.
ball. I don't know who plays the ball to Salah, but that's Salah doing Salah stuff, isn't it? Creative.
Yeah.
And it's a really good finish.
It's a really good finish, yeah.
Naomi into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays to Salah. Gets on his bike. Salah faces up the fullback. Plays it to Szoboszlai. It's a really good finish.
Yeah, Salah waits that really well. It's a lovely ball into Domo as well.
I don't think the keeper can do much about that. I think that's right in the it's right in the bottom corner. It's in the side.
Yeah, that's keeper ain't getting nowhere near that.
1-0 the Reds.
But I suppose that's the advantage you get with a deep runner as well, isn't it? You're gonna, if you have runners coming like Szoboszlai there coming from deep.
Yeah, well,
centre backs don't know whether to stick or twist.
Oh, that's a lovely turn. But the Betis player does Bradley lovely. Naomi gets a little toe in. Van den Berg tries to step in. Carvalho gets onto it. That's a foul. I'm doing services to the nation here, Kev.
Aye.
Yeah, because Owen Burke says, Jesus, that reminds me I'm after leaving the washing machine. Do you know what to do, Owen? I do this all the time, right? Just fucking stick her on a spin. Yeah?
Yeah.
And when it spins over, open the door, and go to bed. And the next morning you just say, listen, it was soaking, had to put another spin. Now the only risk you have there is that your missus freaks out. Why is it so wet after being spin? And then she wants a new washing machine. So it swings and roundabouts.
The answer to that is you got to.
Or you're going to have to pay about 400 quid for a new washing machine.
You just say I'll check the filter, clean the filter, and
actually now you talk about it, right? Is the washing machine filter one of the worst things on the planet? There's no way to check a filter. There's no way to check a filter on a washing machine without absolutely drowning half the gaff.
Yeah, and guaranteed there's at least €2 or €3 stuck in it.
Yeah, couple of hair clips.
Yeah,
couple of bobbins.
That's a lovely cut out by Seb.
A sock someone was looking for about 6 months. Simicast had about 5 minutes on that ball and then just gave it away. Szoboszlai coming back. That's really good from Carvalho. That's unbelievable. That's brilliant.
Oof. He was always a good player, but that was always his big problem.
Good ball into Elliott. Finds a bit of space here. Tries to whip it to Salah. Salah will get to this. Facing the fullback just outside the box. Bradley. Good save, Adrian. Bradley tried to clip him. Owen Burke says she doesn't know where the washing machine is. Jesus Christ, you want to have a word?
She's Owen.
He says that's where I hide our Christmas presents.
There we go.
The dishwasher filter is minging as well, so Scouse up he. Right.
Wouldn't know.
With dishwasher filters. Oh, hold on, that ball's still in. Salah's hand this. Plays it to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai comes back. He's going to have a poke, is he? No. Better get it clear. The thing with the dishwasher filters is, right, take out the filter, take it apart as much as you can, as much as you possibly can. Boiling hot water in a sink, boiling hot, right? Don't put washing liquid in. If you have a bit of vinegar, put it into the boiling hot water, pour all your filter in there and leave it seeping for about half an hour, and then everything just falls off it. It's fantastic. There you go.
He's off.
Can't believe I didn't charge us for this sort of stuff. Ashley says it should be easier to clean the dryer vent too. Now, this is an American thing, isn't it? Where the dryer vent literally runs from the dryer to the outside of the house. I think. We have a condenser dryer, so we just have a little tray, and on the tray is tray you just open it up and take all the fluffy stuff out. But I like them videos on YouTube, you know, where they put the Hoover into those dryer vents. All sorts comes out and it's like, this man hasn't cleaned this vent in 46 years. Yeah, like, if he hasn't cleaned that in 46 years, he's gonna die. Fucking house gonna fall. Shawnee says, it's man's watching us play, and when the ball is turned over and win it back, the first reaction is to keep the ball and not sprint on the counter. Sepp Vandenberg has impressed so far. Yeah, he's been really good.
He looks vocal as well. Yeah, you can tell him pulling people back into him and trying to organise what's going on around him.
Betis win a free kick here. 25 yards, 30 yards from goal on the right wing. Carvalho's at the being pulled up for something there. Didn't know what it was. Probably his hair.
Didn't see anything in it.
Want to sort that hair out. That's some Barner. Anyway, Betis were a free. 2 of them over. They're mad looking gloves.
You're a bit ahead of me now, so
I'm on 39 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, I'm 3 seconds behind you.
Ball crossed in. Carvalho goes for it. It falls to the back post. It's looped over. Kelleher wasn't bothered. What's the story with Bradley with the little bum fluff on the chin? That reminds me of to have a shave. Oh, Ashley says, my old house almost burned down from that. Laundry room went up in flames. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why Americans don't just use condenser dryers. You put them in any normal room and you turn them on. The water goes into a receptacle thing and all the fluffy stuff falls into the bottom of a filter. So every time you use it, you empty the water and you empty out the fluff and away you go again. Dylan started a message here with, well, let me tell you, I got my hands on a wet vacuum last week. Done me couch and stairs. Some of the most satisfying work I've ever done. Now, I'm with you, but
yeah,
I think you can become mad obsessive over that stuff. Like, you're literally looking at it going, I think there's a stain there, and there's not. You end up just vacuuming the thing within an inch of its life. A blocked grease trap. What the fuck's a blocked grease trap? Anyway, we're not even talking football anymore. We're just talking domestic appliances.
I've had it in restaurants. I've worked in restaurants before, and I've had that.
Do you know what's real satisfying? Do you ever see when you go to these places and they have the flat plate and they're doing the burgers on it or the sausages?
Yeah.
And then they scrape it and clean it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, they put the hot water and all on it to get it spotless. That's really good to watch.
Ice. Do the grills at the end of the night with ice, and then smear it with cooking oil. Brings up a lovely shine on it.
Naomi's not messing around here. Not a bother to him. Better than me now.
Heard it here first. Kobe who?
I'd love someone to drop a bag of chips down to me now. Steve Murphy lives not close enough.
You got Uber, didn't
you? Not Uber Eats. I won't get at it this hour. 20 past 1. Anyway, 2 minutes to go. First half. Liverpool on it. Quanta to Bradley. Bradley's been our best player so far. That's offside. Oh, he's not. But giving it. Salah crossed the box. Adrian smothers. He looked offside.
He looked off. There's a couple that they've let go.
Yeah.
Adrian is shouting, balling at the linesman as well. He was off. He looked well off.
Yeah. Oisin says, I can't see Vandenberg staying around after playing week in, week out at Mainz. Looks like them and Stuttgart want him. Naoni is class, says Shawnee. First time I've seen him play, bar. I think he comes on as a sub against.
There was a League Cup, or was it the
Southampton
or
game? Something like that? Or maybe I always think it was the league against Luton, but I could be wrong. Let me see. I missed a few there. Warren says he loves how smooth and clean Naoni looks. Real prospect. Yeah, not the biggest fella in the world, but he looks good. What age is the young lad, says Carl? And Ashley says he's just turned 17. Hi lads, can I have some inspiration, please? I would like to have a good channel one day. A YouTube channel. Can you have some inspiration? Don't take yourself too serious.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Don't be ultra professional in everything you do. And whoever you have on you with the channel, whoever's on the channel with you, just make sure you're their mates. And it's something that you'll have a laugh with and you'll never fall out with them over. That's what I'd say to you.
Yeah.
That's all. Everything else is you. So, here's Naoni now. Oh, tries the ball back to Salah, a bit heavy. Adrian's had enough. Just hooves it forward.
It's on.
Between Quansah and Van der Berg, they deal with it.
Yeah.
Betis have dropped off quite a bit here.
I think they had that little spell, didn't they?
They had
for
that
about
little
5
10 minutes, and now it's kind of... But they're going to call it up for half-time here now.
Yeah, right.
There won't be any additional time or anything. 1-0 to Liverpool half-time. You'll see a lot of changes now. I think you'll see Betis come back into a second half, judging by what we have to come on, the sort of way.
Well, you wouldn't know what they'd have either. So 3 minutes he's added.
He's added 3 minutes. Oh, that's because the fella was on the pitch. Fucking like Charlie Dimmock.
Picking the difference, yeah.
Wolfsburg won Stefan the Berg as well, according to Scouser Pete. Naoni was about Naoni was a bit against Southampton. Says Thor. Why are women's feet smaller than men's? Oh no, I'm not reading the rest of that out.
No.
Don't be a prick. Gav streaming from him garden. That's not something to go by. I know what it is. Yeah, fairness. Just in the garden drinking cans 2 o'clock in the morning. Elliot shoved off for here. Feck here gets on it, plays it into Carvalho. But Liverpool win it back. No one up front. Naoni steps in. That's a lovely touch. And
lovely touch.
Szoboszlai tries to get Bradley away on the right hand side.
Go the other way.
Happen. Still, do you have it? Oh, this is nice. Endo's on it now. Breaking forward. Here's Elliot. Left hand side. Gives it
again. Knock it again. Outside you.
Szoboszlai. Now, Kev, you're going to have to realise they're all about recycling and killing teams. Bradley's inside now.
Kill a fucking team by scoring a goal as well, like.
Quansah back to Salah. Salah to Quansah. Salah again. Quansah's in the box here. Gets a cross in.
Stop.
That's away to Bradley. Bradley's back on
centre back.
Centre back, yeah.
Don't give a shit, do you?
Naoni to Bradley. Bradley to Salah and back again. And again. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Salah wins it though. Liverpool have a chance to put in the box.
This is the thing. Who takes it?
Owen Burke's just finished work. He's heading home for a can. If you're coming by here, just drop us a bag of chips, will you? I think Shawnee was asking about the attendance there, was he? loads of empty seats. Yeah, I'd say it's 68,000 a hole. That's say there's probably 40, 45 in it. Brody says, here's a question for you. I'm trying to plan my trip to see Liverpool this year and have a question. Do you guys usually stay around the stadium or in the city centre? I've stayed on the Arcles on Walton Breck Road so far. Well, if you're staying there, you're staying really close to the stadium. We kind of stay halfway between both. But like in fairness, if you plan it enough in advance, check out Airbnb because you get some decent spots in the city centre. You will. It all depends what you're into. If it's all about the match day and maybe going to the museum the day before and stuff like that, or doing a tour the day after, stay near the ground. If not, try city centre. But the thing I would say about Liverpool is, even if you're staying 10 minutes from the city centre or halfway between the city centre and the stadium, you're getting a taxi and £4 or £5. So if you're there for 3 days, just put 30 quid in your pocket and that gets you in and out of town every day, the sort of way. That's what I would do. Anyway.
Half time. I'm quickly going to go and stick the kettle on. Eat caffeine. In 2 seconds.
Yeah, no bother. So that's what I would do, Rowley. So, who stood out for your first half? I think Bradley is probably the obvious one, isn't it? Bradley is probably the obvious one. Gav. Adam is on nights in the shop. Will I ask him to drop you down some food? No money messing. You won't get any food now anyway. It's 1:30 in the morning. You won't get that. No, I'm just going to make a sandwich in a minute. When Kev comes back, I'll go off and leave Kev to talk to you. Doesn't even know the comments written, but we just leave him. I'll just have a smoke instead. How's that sound? Now, on the watch-alongs, yeah, we'll probably do 2 or 3 of these on pre-season and then we won't do any more. That's how we work. Question about stadiums. Suckbeer Secon. Hope I said that right. Why aren't all stadiums like this with the seats? Front row is up a height rather than 6 foot below the pitch in England. Well, they're not 6 foot below in England. They're just at ground level. I think that's an NFL stadium, so they do like to have a bit of height on the side, don't they? Because the amount of people down the sidelines and stuff like that. But it all depends what you're into. I don't mind sitting close to the front. I like some Anfield now. But yeah, you have a point, I suppose. Better vantage point. Let me see. Why is Matt asking the score? He's not seeing the game. 1-0 half time. Szoboszlai with the goal after 34 or 5 minutes. Liverpool most of the time in control. A bit dodgy playing out from the back of the times. Press has been really good though. I will say that for them. And overall, good minutes. Curtis Jones went on off after about 25. A little bit of a knock. Naomi's come on and looked impressive in fairness to him. So Dylan O'Rourke says, Sass Cowboy says, jackpot. My missus had the match pause for me. When I went to start watching it, it jumped to life. I hate that. Dylan O'Rourke said he got a spice bag last week. $8.90 for a small, $12.50 for a large. Ordered a large, came in a bag for life, full to the brim. Mini spring rolls and everything in the equation. A bag for life full of spice bag? Fuck off. You wouldn't eat all that. Jesus Christ. Great pronunciation, says Suckbeer Secon. I see, I haven't nailed. Martin says, what's the performance like? Was it pressing from the front like Klopp's? And what was the formation change like? Pressing from the front, yes, but in like a block of 4 players. Um, you had Jones and Endo kind of in a 2. Szoboszlai as a false 9. And then Elliot kind of hanging on the left an awful lot, which kind of freaked me out a bit. But that's how it goes. Has Gav been doing his American commentator accent? No. No is the answer to that. No. 100% no. So, Kev, what are you watching it on? Are you watching it on the telly there?
I got it on my phone.
Oh, have you?
That's why I got my head down like that. Hang on, let's see. Let me just lift it up here.
I was going to say I could go and make a sandwich and you could read the comments, but you've no way to read the comments.
I can't see the comments. No, I got no way to see the comments.
But hold on. Have you a
Unless
laptop in front of you?
I got an idea. Give me a second.
Go on to our YouTube channel, turn the volume down.
Literally what I'm just about to do.
Yes. Then I can go make a sandwich.
Give me a second. YouTube.
Jesus, they're really white runners John Barnes has on. Peter McDowell got his runners and duns.
Right, I got it. But
right.
This is weird.
Don't look at it. Just hit the chat on.
I've got the chat on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Live chat.
Carl says, Gav, what's the crack with the garden? Do you have a little bar out there? No, as of yet. But that's the next thing in the plan. The story is with the garden is that we put a lot of work into over the last 9 months. And now it's maintenance free, but you have this pergola that's fully enclosed all around the sides, roof. And then we have these kind of roll up, roll down kind of plastic doors, would you call them? PVC, not PVC, that's not right. Plastic doors that roll up and down. And then the telly is there, soundbar, heaters, lights, internet, all that sort of stuff. So I love sitting out here. I'd sit here all day I would. Yeah, no, it's nice out here. Even in the winter with the heaters on, it's nice. Gav, I was expecting you to shout out 45 minutes got down, 45 minutes to go. It's the greatest thing ever. 45 minutes down, 45 minutes to go.
That's insane.
Love it.
Hashing insane. No, long legs like Fabinho. He's only a baby, but he's confident on the ball, isn't he? No problem taking a touch, sidestep, and taking the ball with him at his feet.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
No, look comfortable.
Promising.
Oisin says my setup streaming the game from my phone to the TV, then have YouTube open. Hold on, it's gone off my screen because loads are commenting. Then have YouTube open with the comments using you guys in my commentary. Oisin has it right. Yeah. Dylan's having a sandwich. He's going standard ham, potentially cheese, butter on every inch of it, potentially a couple of crisps.
Matt is asking if there's an outside shot. There's egg mayo in that sandwich, Gav.
No, not fucking hope. Egg mayo is the fucking devil's spawn. I'm telling you. No, I'm gonna go in now and I'm gonna have bread because it's a sandwich, some mayonnaise, some cheese, some ham, a little bit of chicken, and that'll be me. I'm gonna eat in front of you, so I don't care.
John, calm down a small bit. Naomi moving like a Yaya Toure. Yeah.
Hey, John.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Let him walk before he runs, though.
He's only 17.
Exactly. Yeah. And 17 playing in the middle of the park against a decent La Liga side. And he's looking comfortable in there. Someone made a point earlier on about Endo. This style of football in the middle of the park. Endo's
someone did say that. Yeah, I meant to come back to that.
Yeah, Endo's really going to have to work on his game and the players around him are going to have to help him out a lot, giving him options off the ball. You know, if he's playing, he needs options off the ball to be able to lay it off quick and keep it ticking over.
It is, and you know, going back to what Jones said about, you know, looking to keep the ball, looking to play in these areas, it suits me, stuff like that. It really does show that you need someone in midfield that's
You need
literally
footballers.
press resistant. Literally, you
Yeah.
can't get the ball off.
Scouser Pete, he's moving like, yeah, Toure now. Yeah, Pete, my knees feel exactly the same. True, Lamine Yamal is still 17. Let us dream. Hey,
Yeah.
That's the hope for every club, isn't it? Every club hopes that one player coming through is going to be the gem.
Yeah.
And you don't know until you throw him in.
No.
Kobe Mainoo is a classic example. Nobody had a clue until he started, and you could see sparks that this kid is going to be a special player. But until you give them their head, you don't know. But trying to do that in a side that's hoping to win silverware is a different ball game altogether.
Well, I'm going to run in and grab me sandwich.
Yeah,
Is
quickly.
that all right, Kev?
Work away there, you're grand.
All right. Thanks, pal.
I
I'll
have
be back in a
all
minute.
the comments
Let me
up
just
here.
see if I can mute this. Hold on.
Yeah, John, you're making the point. John, you're right. Completes more sideways and backwards passes than forward passes. I get that. But if the ball is coming off from Kelleher into his feet and he's got his back to goal, if he hasn't got the ability to turn left or right, he needs options to go. But yeah, it's going to be tough for him. You know, at his age, almost relearning how to play is going to be a tough ask for him. Will Ben Doak play left wing rather than right wing? In training, all I've seen him is on the left. We'll see. I'd expect a rake of changes to come at halftime. Yeah, you will. No doubt about it. Ashman saying there, Endo off for Batchon. I'd imagine that's going to be the change anyway. I don't think they'd have expected Naoni to have to come on the half hour either. So I don't expect him to play all the way through the second half. So he'll probably come on and he'll probably be changed on 70 minutes maybe. But Carl's making the point there. Stefan fits into this midfield, being comfortable on the ball. Yeah, he should, but he hasn't kicked the ball in anger in a long time. So it's a learning process for all of them. What did you guys make of the Olympics opening ceremony if you watched it? I'll be honest. The first Olympics I ever watched was 84. But that tonight, I have never in my life ever seen anything like that. Ever. It was the strangest thing. I didn't know if I liked it or didn't like it, but man, it was weird. Kev, any worries that Slot will be this season's Postecoglou? Media seem so. Possibly. I mean, at the end of the day, you look at where Ange came from with Celtic into a side that was in need of a rebuild. That's probably the difference. This side doesn't. We don't know, but it looks like this Arne Slot, the way he wants to play, is controlled on the ball. Play the extra pass, try to get the better chance. Oh, Betis are out warming up at the minute. I haven't seen any Liverpool players coming back out yet. We'll see. Next Level LFC, Kev. Thanks for picking up the content. Cheers, buddy. Your opinion on Johnny Heitinga as assistant manager to Slot? Knows the league, experienced player, highly rated coach by all accounts with the work he's done with West Ham. But it's new to Slot as well. It wouldn't have been Arne Slot's first choice because his original guy that he wanted didn't get a visa. So, yeah, we'll see. I hope it works out for him. You know, it looks like Craig. Similar 11 coming back. I've seen Salah coming out, Kwanzaa going out. I haven't seen there's many changes yet. You guys will be able to keep in touch with it more than I will. It's Liam, too much arty-farty for me. It's France, mate. It's Paris. It's always going to be that. You know, every country makes it their own, and France and Paris is all of that and more. But yeah, I can't wait to get tomorrow when it starts. Get into the sports and start because I guarantee once it starts for 2 weeks, it's going to be full on. Can't wait. Love the Olympics. Anything majorly different from Klopp's playing style? Centurion asks. Patience. They're not as desperate to get the ball up front fast. There seems to be willing to be patient with it. Seems to be willing. Tyler Morton coming on. Salah's
staying on.
A lot of them are. Kwanzaa's back out as well.
I'm just going to have a sandwich.
I'll work away. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're only going to have 4 preseason games, then, you know, they're going to need to play. Yaros is coming on by the look of it. Kelleher had quite enough half. He didn't.
It was very quiet, but it's interesting, isn't it, that this Yaros lad seems to be just brought in now as third choice. Is he homegrown though?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's homegrown. Tyler Morton coming on as well is good. Tyler Morton I'd imagine for Ender 62.
No, that's the goalkeeper.
Okay, so Tyler Morton and Trey Naoni in the middle of the park. Wow.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's coming on.
I'm gonna mute myself as I eat the sandwich, Kev. Right?
That's right.
Oh, hold on. Scoreboard. Oh. Did it kick off? Oh, I'm at being late again. Here we go.
We're kicking off.
Second half. Here we go. So it's just the one sub, 2 subs, keeper and thing. Anyway, Salah down the right hand side, straight off. Defender as well.
That's it. Come on, Mo, stick with him. Force him to play it out. That's it.
Oh, that's a lovely drop of the shoulder.
Lucky.
Liverpool win it back high.
Hashashin asked there, what do you think of Slot's response in the press conference regarding Robbo's injury?
Yeah, that's where he turned around and said it's a medical issue. So we won't be speaking about that.
Yeah,
I like that.
None of your business.
Yeah, I like that.
He'll tell you what he needs to tell you, but I think he's a very closed book with the press. He'll tell you what he wants to tell you.
Yeah, he's not trying to impress anybody. He's doing his job.
No, exactly. Yeah. Harvey's pressing again like a lunatic. Come on, Connor, get in there.
We're back. Tyler Morton on it. Into Harvey Elliott. Tries to switch it. Comes back to Bradley. Bradley's on the edge of the box. Cleared out by Betis. Comes to Kwanzaa. Back to Bradley. Bradley whips her in this time low. Defender does well. Left back clears it. And he only gets a touch. Kwanzaa back to Vandenberg.
That's it. Now build the pressure now. Come on. Like that. Don't have to go back to the keeper all the time. Oh, Yes. That's it. Force Adrian to go along. Kwanzaa should win that in the air. Good. Harvey.
I think they changed the
Harvey, that's a
goalkeeper.
ridiculous fucking ball. Fucking simpleton.
That was a poor ball.
I see that again because another day, Yaris would be in trouble there. That's a horrendous pass.
It was a poor pass.
He does.
Silly thing to
Yaris
do.
does well.
He
Yeah,
does.
Yaris does well.
He wins the tackle. That Farnell's
But
having a
that-
little moan, yeah.
Yeah, and fair enough.
Yeah, he wins the tackle.
He wins a tackle, but
The ball is ridiculous back from Elliot.
it's always going to be one of those 50-50 tackles. You know, in a preseason game, you're always going to look back and
Zach
kick
says,
out. You know, be a bit
Zach
pissed.
says, what are
Whoa!
you eating, Gav? Just
I only booked.
ham and chicken sandwich. And I found a big bar of whole nut, so that might go down well at some stage. Kwanzaa's being booked here.
Kwanzaa been booked. We went to go, and that was fucking unnecessary.
Bad
Poor
touch.
touch, bro. Yeah. It wasn't a foul. He got the ball, but he caught your man in the follow through.
Yeah.
That's a case of him forgetting that it's a preseason, just forgot himself. It all stems from a bad touch.
Fekir on in now.
Nabil Fekir. But he ain't doing anything from. He ain't scoring from there anyway. Well, he shouldn't.
Oh, kiss of
On his
death,
left
Kev.
foot. He's on his left foot. If he takes on his left foot and scores from there, good luck.
I think Adrian might be gone off, actually. I noticed that goalkeeper kicking with his left foot.
Yeah, this one should be chipped. Probably coming.
It is Fekir.
Worst
He does
back
shoot,
six.
and it's wide. Yaras had it covered.
Yeah, he should never be beaten from there. Sepp stood up well and didn't turn his back on it or anything. Go on, hold it up. More stick of that. Well won. Lovely. Go on, Salah. Domo looking for the return. Blocked off well. Cleared. Headed back to Yaros. Reset and start again. This is the thing with Yaros. Don't really know that much about him to see what he's like with his feet. So this would be interesting. This difference with Kelleher is really confident with the ball at his feet. So if Yaros is the type of keeper, you got to be more direct and you can't go back to him as often.
So Liverpool try walking down the
passing.
left. Go ball into Elliot. Elliot steps back out. Good turn.
Come on.
Now they're running. Manages to get it. That's okay. Unlucky. Tries to play it to Bradley. Bradley goes and wins it back. They give it a free there, but I'm not too sure. I think
he just about nicks him. He goes through the back of him to get
I think the first kick with the left foot might be where the free is coming from.
Oh, Sheen, you're definitely going to see Nat Phillips at some point. You'll see Nat at some point, I'd say, no doubt. More so now that Kwanzaa's on a booking. But I'd say you would have seen him anyway.
Celtic legend, Nat Phillips. I'm just amazed how high the centre backs are. Like, I know Van Dijk is like a front foot defender, but they're literally over the halfway line when Betis have it.
Yeah,
That's poor. They win
There
it
was
back.
no
Though.
option for him. There's no one open.
Good ball. Szoboszlai gets it to Quanta. Quanta out
Out
to Bradley
again.
on this side.
Switch.
Sorry, Bradley wins the tackle. Liverpool go back in. Szoboszlai has it now.
Trainee wins
Elliott
that
ahead of
again.
him. Trainee has it here now.
And again,
Plays
out
it
again.
Wide. Carvalho comes inside. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Comes inside. It's a tame shot in the end, but it's a nice move.
It's my biggest frustration with wide players in this day and age. They don't go on the outside. Carvalho
I would
there.
have thought he would have just went full time there.
If he'd have gone on the outside, your fullback is screwed then because he doesn't know what to do.
I'm not too sure who Ocean's talking about here. Oh, Nat Phillips. What do you do with him? Because you're not going to get much money for him, just in case of letting his contract run out and go their separate ways. Yeah, but I think he's a couple of years left on that.
Yeah, he has it. Nat Phillips, he's on 60 grand a year or something ridiculous, or 60 grand a week. No one's paying him that. And Betis is starting to grow into it a bit. But that was a really good interception by Neone. And he kept his run going as well. That ball could have gone out to Carvalho a bit quicker.
The only thing I would say is the first touch from Carvalho actually makes him come back inside.
Yeah,
I think the first touch is more out of his feet. He probably hits it with his left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% the change in goalkeeper for Betis.
Played Costas. Just throw in, there's nothing more than that.
They don't have their names on the back of their jerseys, do they?
I haven't noticed. I mean, my eyes are taken with their numbers, to be honest.
Who's their big rivals? Sevilla, is it?
Sevilla. They're both in the same city.
They have Sevilla written on the back of their jersey there.
Yeah, they're both in Seville. So
what a touch that is by Quanta.
Oh, that's a horrible pass.
Bradley,
he got away with that. Absolutely got away with one there. And again. If anything, I think we're starting to show signs of being a bit tired.
That's a nice touch. Bradley out to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai hugging this right hand side a bit more now. And I think you're seeing Elliott becoming that kind of false 9 free player.
Yeah.
Carvalho
he's further up.
Yeah. Into Martin. Martin slides past. Good ball.
That's it. Taking the outside. When someone offer him an option.
Yeah. He has it.
That's it.
Martin's picked up some nice spots here.
He has, isn't he?
Yeah. Carvalho now comes inside off the left. Back to Van den Berg.
Yeah.
Van den Berg to Ione.
Lovely.
Nice touch.
Lovely jink. Oh, what a turn.
Here's
That's freak.
Needs someone to go outside him. Gets it back. Into Carvalho. Switches it towards Bradley. Bradley will get that. No. Carvalho gets it. Oh! The man missed it, but Betis are on the break here.
That's it. Just stand him up. Just force him back.
He didn't fancy run against Quanta. He played nice football there, though, but it's broken down. Back Liverpool have it again.
Yeah, Brian, you're right. There is promising players coming through. And one thing that stands out a mile, they're all comfortable on the ball. That's it. Every single one of them. Tyler Morton as well. He's always been easy on the eye.
I think Betis are showing signs of tiredness here as well, though, in fairness, Kev.
Yeah. Just
That's okay. Liverpool have it again. Bradley, Salah on the right, comes inside, goes to Szoboszlai, gets it back. Still wins it back.
Still wins it back.
The pitch is terrible.
It is, yeah. It's horrendous.
Yeah, it's so sticky. Back to the Betis keeper. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Big
Definitely got a
ball out to the full back. Now it's Betis' turn to have it deep.
Really narrow it there.
Yeah.
Really
and the
narrow.
press is slowed down, which is to be expected.
Yeah. Oh, decent that's a lovely in. Pass.
Van den Berg comes
Good
across,
read.
does well. Bradley gets it. Up the wing.
It's foul.
Free kick to Liverpool.
That was a good read from Sepp there. Here come the changes. Harvey Blair, Chambers.
Here comes all the changes now, yeah.
5 coming on.
Liverpool keep it in. Back to Kwanzaa. Back to Yaros.
That's it. Just move it quicker.
Van den Berg gets it now. Inverted centre back. Here's Martin on it. Looking around. Ioni into Elliot.
That's a lovely ball.
Elliot breaks inside. Gives it to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai out to Salah. Bradley's making runs outside him. Bradley bursts into the box. Tries to cut it back. Keeper just about gets to it. Good move again, though.
Good move again, yeah. He's got some injury, and he Conor Bradley getting up and down.
Yeah, he's a player. There's no doubt about it. He's a player.
Cutting down all the angles. There's no easy options. I mean, Betis are moving the ball. They're going nowhere with it.
Yeah.
They're going into the angles where you want them to go to. No, that was really, really good pressing. That really organised.
Do you know, is Bajcetic on there on the sideline? He is, yeah. Come on now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is 8 coming on?
Yeah, the only ones that'll stay on will be
Yaros and probably Naoni. That's 10.
And
Morton, yeah. So it'll be all of the outfield players that are replaced.
Yeah.
So there isn't a hope in how. Got to give names for that. Robert saying there, Tyler Morton's passing is a bit loose. I'm not sure. I think he's always looking to progress the ball.
He played one behind. Look at this. So unlucky.
That's really well cut out by Mendy. Had to make that.
He played one in behind Simicast there a second ago. Everything else has been spot on by Martin, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, generally, he's always looking to play it forward.
Scouts of he's looking forward to seeing Bajcetic. I am as well.
Mm-hmm. They're knocking about really well in the middle of the park now as well. I like this.
That's a really good ball.
Flick.
Big switch. Yeah, he went for it. He was unlucky. I have to say, really impressed by this lad.
Nice cross.
Oh, that's unlucky.
In fairness, he's not going to win.
No, he might have got a little
Much
nudge
in
there,
the
in
air, is he?
fairness.
Yeah, I think he did. It's a good cross. Did he hop his head off the post or something? Let's have a look. Ball goes out wide. Lovely cross in. It was a proper shove in the back. And that's a pen all day.
Yeah, it is a penalty.
Yeah.
Here's all the lads now.
Yeah. Ain't even going to bother trying to keep up with this lot. But then fresh legs now. We'll see what the kids have been at for the last few weeks. Harvey Blair is the one I'm looking forward to seeing. But all in all, good workout. Yeah. 60
100%.
minutes into the legs. Betis making a few changes as well.
Yep. Well, I have to admit it's getting cold here now. So give me 1 second.
Yeah, work around. Okay, Gordon on as well, Carl. Is he? We haven't got a commentary on, so. But it's the same setup: front two, 4 in behind, fullbacks pushing on. Press is still there. Same principles. Doesn't matter who the bodies are on the pitch. Oh, unlucky. That's not a fucking foul, ref. That is not a foul. That was really good pressing. Look. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Keeper got away with that.
Sorry, Kev, I was on mute there.
Yeah.
I don't think there was anything wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Phillips, Doak, Harvey, Blair, Chambers, Gordon, McConnell, Bojcetic, and somebody else. Bojcetic's probably gone centre half.
Bojcetic and Lucas Stevenson.
Is Bojcetic gone centre half?
Well, that's what he was by trade, wasn't it? He was centre back by trade, so it might be a case of needs must.
Who's this on the ball now?
Yeah.
No, Bojcetic's in midfield.
Lovely one-touch passing. The one thing, if you're doing this, I don't care what age you are, you have to be accurate.
Yep.
And you have to acknowledge that there will be times when you will get caught and it will look stupid doing it. But there has to be a means to an end. Again, lovely turn. Unlucky.
Chambers centre back, someone says there. Yeah, no, Bojcetic is definitely sitting in midfield. Ben Doak wins it back.
Ben Doak is on the right.
Into Martin. Into Bojcetic. Martin on it again.
One of the Betis lads down, or
just fixing his lace, I think.
All right, fair enough.
Doak down his left hand side.
Take him on. Take him on. Take him on. Go on.
Oh,
he's just off, I think. Yeah, I think he's just off.
Did he call offside?
If he didn't call offside, it
No.
should be a penalty.
I actually don't think he calls offside, Kev. I think he waves it away.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. He's on here. He's on.
He's on.
He's on. You get a touch? Yeah, that's a pen. Okay, Gordon should have finished it, but that looked a pen all day.
Lovely touch by Naomi again.
He just about gets the nick on it. No. He left his foot there.
Yeah.
Suarez made a living off pens like that. Who's playing right back?
This lad here.
Stevenson, is it?
Yes. I think that's his name, yeah. Saskopy says he's on, but he left his leg there to get the contact. Still a pen, though, in his opinion. If you leave your leg there, it's not for me.
No, it's initiating the contact. But yeah, if I'm telling you, it's one of those in the league. If that's given, it's not getting overturned.
Is William Carvalho still on this pitch? He is. Look,
if he is,
Jesus.
His lungs must be on fire. He is still on there, yeah.
Jesus, fair play.
Mendy's still on there as well. That's it. Nice. Good football.
Left-footed centre half as well, this young lad. That's Chambers, isn't it? Did Beck come on at left back then? Offside. Excuse me. Jono says, trying to buy a pen in pre-season game is embarrassing. I hope Jono's messing. Here's Carvalho on midfield. By Cheldridge has a nick at him.
Stay with him.
Down the left-hand side. Now this lad against Beck. Tries to run him.
Stay with him.
Cross in. Yaros.
Could keep in.
He looks confident, doesn't he?
Well, I think where he played last season, they won a league and a cup double. And he was part of the, I think he was in the Czechia squad in the Euros as well. So look, he'll be there he'll be there to fight it out as number 2. If Kelleher if anything happens with Creve, which I doubt, but he's done everything to say he should be there for next season.
Good tackle.
Good cover.
Ioni's been very impressive.
He has, isn't he? He covers the ground.
Yeah. That's a lovely touch.
Lovely turn.
Now go at him.
Go on.
Oh, he's putting in again. Go on, you have that. Keep going. Ah, yeah. Lazy bastard.
If you'd have kept the run going instead of stopping and going.
They'll probably take Ioni back off here now.
There's Diogo Jota. Joined up with the lads.
A little bit of ice on Bradley's ankle.
Yeah.
That was the tackle right before he went off.
Yeah.
Be fine. There, Naomi back off, yeah.
Naomi back
Makes
off.
sense.
He looked good. Who's come on there? Is it Clark or?
That's about 50 minutes. Kumas. It was Kumas on. It's a good 50 minutes for him. Only, isn't it?
Did well.
Along that line, yeah.
Did well enough to, you'd say, got noticed.
Oh, that's lovely football.
That's foul. right through the back of him.
You worry every time Kay Gordon goes down, don't you?
Yeah. It's just a sore one down the back of his leg. Like, the attendance there, 43,679. It is good. And Pittsburgh ain't exactly known as a football city, so yeah, no, that's a good crowd.
Who's on this? Martin is on this. A free kick to Liverpool, about 30 yards
So
out.
you'd say there isn't the height.
Called in the box, comes back out.
Well, one. Come on.
Bit soft, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, Betis back on. I haven't noticed many changes Betis have made, but I'm just amazed William Carvalho is still on the pitch.
Someone's saying there, Pete's asking, is Bobby Clark injured? And Matt is saying, did he go on loan?
No, Bobby Clark did have an injury before the end of last season. And I don't know what's going on at the minute with him. Bajcetic now to Martin. Middle of the park, back to Bajcetic.
They all look so comfortable on the ball, don't they?
Yeah.
They're all happy to take it in tight areas. No problem to them. But in this part of the pitch, Betis won't mind that. Not going to get hurt by it.
Beck steps out of the back now with it. Plays it to Blair. Lovely turn.
Lovely turn again.
Down the wing.
He's onside.
Oh, no.
That's on.
Beck is caught offside. This fella's flag happy though, isn't he?
Yeah, that looked on. Oh, Gar, you'll suffer for that later on, mate. You fell asleep at halftime. You missed a sandwich and everything.
Jesus, we had sandwiches.
The club said he was still injured. All right, cheers, match. Thank you.
We talked about
William Carvalho is going off.
What else did we talk about? Washing machines, dryers.
Tumble dryers.
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, crowd in Philly would be much better. Yeah, well, bigger game. I mean, you're playing two Premier League sides. Another drinks break now.
Few cans.
Yeah. So Slot must be happy with what he's seeing, because you're not seeing him up in the sideline directing traffic or anything. He's literally just giving the players their heads to figure it out for themselves.
Yeah, there's been, in fairness, for the first pre-season game, 15 minutes to go, there's been some bright points. It's been a bit sloppy.
Yeah.
You can see they're trying to play. You can see what way they're trying to play. But yeah, no, overall, good. I'll have to take the trackers off.
Yeah, swappy tops. Back to get the training tops back on, get the advertising.
There's slots in now, letting them know what they want to. There's Johnny hiding it there, big blue.
Oh, he's going to be off the Christmas card list, I tell you.
That's it now.
Yeah, Tony making a point there. Like the look of Blair's lovely first touch. Yeah.
Yeah, look, they all look very comfortable. But they should. Yeah. It's been drilled into them every day, you know.
It's not. It's all well and good being able to do it, you know, in training and that. Having the confidence to do it in the pitch in front of 40,000 people, and all the players will know that the fans, Liverpool fans, are going to be watching everything. You know, this game is going to be micro-analysed to death, and there's no need to really, but everyone's going to try to dissect it and look for every little snippet they can get out of it. But at the end of the day, there's a lot more positives than negatives, considering some of the preseason games I've seen in the past.
There's the lads with the buckets again.
Sukbar asking if Pellegrini ever aged. I tell you what, whatever his diet is, he looks great for it.
It's just his hair.
Yeah, he's got to be 70 now, isn't he?
Don't know. Someone will look
He's
that
got
up.
to be. And there we go now. Last push. 12 minutes to go.
In fairness, I hadn't noticed it, and it didn't really happen in the first hour of the game. But since Betis have made these raft changes, they're hitting the ground very easy now, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't feel that. Cobb in there with a super chat towards whatever charity you're raising for. Missed the last few vids.
Yeah,
Cheers,
no bother.
Kyle. Thanks very much, man.
He's on side. Good save.
Well done.
Broke through the middle. Yaris came out. Got his feet, I think. Liverpool on the break here now. Big switch on. Oh, Jesus. I'll be bleeding Lynn for Chrissy to catch that.
Linford didn't catch him that, even on his best day. Yeah, Nat was running in mud there.
Yeah.
He showed him that side.
Let me see. Brian says, I can't believe there's only 5 weeks left of the summer. Weather has been dreadful. Almost looking forward to the autumn at this stage. Well, August is the autumn. There you go. May, June and July is the summer.
Well won. Well won.
But the weather has been terrible.
Yeah, it's been poxy. It's meant to brighten up. It's meant to get a bit warmer next week.
Yeah, but warm on me arse, you, Kev. It's just warmer and cloudy. It's just horrible.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'd rather be, if it was cloudy, I'd rather be a little bit cooler. Like, I'd say we're literally living off 10 really good days of sunshine a year now.
We've had awful weather here. Don't let him inside. Don't let him. Good tackle. That's foul. That's really well done.
10 to go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lovely tackle there by Stefan. Yeah, Yaros, Sukbir there making a point. Yaros looks fine as a third keeper. See, I honestly think with any keeper, you can't tell what they're going to be like until they make a rick. See how they handle it.
Yeah.
In a meaningful game. See how they recover after making this, because every keeper is going to make mistakes.
And this young lad, Harvey Blair, up front, is he like another 18-year-old?
I've seen a lot of people banding his name about as someone, kind of like along the lines of Kate Gordon, one to watch out for.
Right.
He's up and coming, but he's filled out a bit this summer. He's another one. He's growing into his body.
He looks very similar to Dance, the way he moves and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of long stride,
Yeah. So this time again, this is where I'd worry because it's a really young side out. Barnett Phillips is set pieces. Physically they'll have to stand up to that. They dealt with it well.
Jesus, Betis like taking their time, don't they, when they get the ball back?
They're trying to do what we were doing, is draw us on. The only thing I'd say that's different is it looks a bit more of a pushing up with a 3 now instead of the 4.
Yeah.
So it might just be to do with the personnel. Look, get the game won. It is more of a 4-3-3 now, but it's what they're familiar with as well. That's it, Ben Doak. Well won. I thought it went out for a corner.
And kicked it off him.
Yeah, kicked it off him, yeah. He would have played for Scotland as well if he didn't get injured.
100%.
Steve Murphy there saying Harvey Blair is usually a wide player. You can tell the way he drops his shoulder and looks to take a turn. Key asking what happened, what's the word on Jones? Absolutely no idea. You guys will know more than us because if you have commentary on...
There was about 25 gone. It was the drinks break. He walked over to the sideline and kind of pointed down towards some part of his leg. Yeah. And next thing, there was a few words and the board was up and Ione was coming on. And they'll do that.
Yeah.
Even if you feel it's slight strain, it could be tiredness from training earlier, it could be anything. And what they'll do is they'll just take you off.
Yeah, it could have been as simple, could have got a bang, like you wouldn't know.
But like we said earlier, the chances are that they're training, you know, every day. So Betis approaching Liverpool box here. Player turns back out, has a shot, blocked down. Doak gets a toe to it. Betis continue. And he's given a free kick in.
Yeah, he's given a free in, yeah.
25 yards out.
Yeah, this is a dangerous spot.
This is a dangerous one. This is central, about 25 yards out.
Carl O'Donovan is after joining, becoming a member. Welcome to the madness, Carl. Get yourself into the Telegram group, mate. Download the Telegram app and get you an invite in. Yeah, Key, you're right. It's one of those, if any kind of a suspect injury or twinge or knock or anything like that, they won't take any risks. You can't. At the end of the day, it's a meaningless game.
Anyway, free to Betis. About 30 yards out, in fairness.
Gar's giving up the ghost. Gar, come on. There's only 5 minutes to go. You can do it.
Terrible free kick.
Take your points. Always take your points.
They're bleeding state of that.
That's some head of hair, boy. Really love to see him see this out now.
Did anybody check what age that fella Pellegrino Greeny is? Well, they're going to see it out by defending, Kev, because they've stopped attacking for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. In fairness, you look at it, it's not as if Betis have rang the changes and brought on a load of kids.
No.
It looks like the players that Betis have on the pitch are their senior players.
Yeah, some are the regular players, yeah.
Just like Armagh on Sunday, Tony, yeah. That'll be a decent final. Armagh and Galway. Be well worth to watch. If you're in the UK, that's going to be on BBC as well. So if you've never seen Gaelic football before, BBC 2 on Sunday. Be worth to watch.
That's a nice hitting there. Alone.
That's good cover.
Liverpool get into Betis' half here. Martin to Kay Gordon. Out the Doak. This fella's terrified of him.
Lovely. Skinned him again.
Oh, it's unlucky. Keeper gets a hand to it and it just falls behind the Liverpool player. Wojciech wins it back. Your man is terrified of him.
Yeah, he's standing off him now like you wouldn't believe.
And he doesn't know whether he's going to go in or out. That's the thing. You know, if you're all left-footed, you're just trying to deal with raw pace, but he's going everywhere. Liverpool still trying to play it out from the back. Wojciech gets onto it here. Edge of his own box. Plays down the side. That's a free kick. Liverpool still have it though.
Oh, come on, ref. He was away.
So unlucky. It just falls away
Yeah.
from Martin.
Do you remember with all of the highlights that we were watching of Feyenoord? That was the type of goal they were scoring.
Yep.
Winger getting in around the back, looking for cutbacks. It was very much like a 4-3-3 now. Oh, yes. Good turn. Foul. Well done.
Referee is very hesitant, isn't he?
Yeah, I think they are inexperienced, these refs at this level. But 3 minutes to go.
Now just hitting the 88th minute here. Big switch. Okay, Gordon on it. He's come more central now. Great ball. Martin's on it now.
Look at Doak. Look for Doak. That's it. Out again. One touch. Win it. Stay. Corner. Well done.
Carl asks, just download a Telegram. There's a link to join. Yeah, Carl, what to do is just email us talkinkop1@gmail.com and just send it in to us and we'll send you a link back to join. I'll do it this evening if I remember. So we're approaching the 89th minute. Corner to Liverpool. It's gone deep. Oh, someone flying into the back post there.
I like that. No easy ball out either. It followed on the... Whoever that was followed
far
it
away from getting that header.
No, it wasn't. It's good. It was
Pellegrini is 70. 71 in September.
70 years of age, boy. Fair juice.
Good tackle.
Ref.
You know it was a good tackle.
Anyway,
into the last minute here. Betis have a free inside their own half. It's been a good run out, hasn't it, Kev?
Yeah, it's good. We enjoyed it. A lot to take from it.
O'Sheen said 3 or 4 minutes to be added here due to injuries or water breaks.
Whoa, that was a...
Yeah, if we can stop giving it to Nat Phillips, it really...
yeah, especially stop giving it to him at that pace.
Ball out here.
Kumas, Kumas turning to come inside.
The way you keep referencing Beck here as even on the pitch.
I haven't noticed. Who's playing left back?
Chambers, I think.
It's Luke Chambers, huh?
Yeah. Maybe Beck didn't come on. I don't know.
Be interesting to see what Slot makes of this. It's more of this. You know, the way the young lads are playing and seeing this out.
Liverpool's ball. So the board hasn't gone up yet, I don't think.
I haven't seen it gone up yet.
No.
Well, they haven't put anything. 3 minutes added on, O'Sheen is saying there.
Okay. 3 minutes. I didn't see
it.
Becker's left back, Chambers left centre back. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Just seen an awful lot of Chambers on that left-hand side. I was down myself there. I was like, I'm really sure I've seen Beck come on.
Down the line. Just take it down the line. That's it. Stay with it.
I think a man's vape fell out of his sock there. And our Betis in it's Talkin Kop 1. No G on the end of Talkin. Carl. Our Betis in America for a few games.
I haven't a notion.
With the R. They're in the box here.
That's a good ball.
Back
Lovely
across.
cut back. Well cut out by Stevenson.
Yeah, really well cut out. Doak has it now.
And Ben Doak.
Gone.
That's it. Ref.
He did get fouled.
Yeah. Did well just to carry that.
Yeah.
Just to relieve that bit of pressure.
It's a good ball down the side. Yeah, Stevenson does really well. Let's go up the line with it. That's a rash one.
That's a lazy one.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Real end of the game.
Yeah.
Paining me bollocks with this.
Yeah. Come here, you young little...
Oh, Betis play United next, says Robert. Yes, they are in America for a couple of games.
Yeah, United... The thing is, looking at the amount of changes that Betis made tonight, you wonder how much tonight would have taken out of them by the time they play United next. You always see that with pre-season tours.
Yeah, but it's probably a 4 or 5 days before that, did he? That's it. Game over.
That's it. Game over.
Liverpool win 1-0. The only player in the second half that looked anyway shaky was Nat, but that's only because someone passed the ball to him. Fairness. Just emailed you there. Cheers, lads. Says Carl. I will sort that, Carl, I promise you. When we finish this stream, I'll sort it out for you. So, Kev, 1-0. Final thoughts before we run.
Good workout. A lot of positives. Definite style changes. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
You could see how some of the senior players, when they come back in, how they would fit into this type of football. And some of them will fit it like they'll just take to this like a duck to water.
Yeah.
Others.
And who have we got next, Kev?
That's a question. I think it could be.
Well, if Betis have United next, do we not have Arsenal next? I'm not too sure. It doesn't matter. It's about 4 days away. We'll find out. Right. We're going to go. Thanks a million to everyone for watching. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Good crack. And sure, look, we got some stuff out of football. Wash machines, dryers, all that sort of stuff. We fixed all that. And yeah, own book. Buys his wife's Christmas presents in the washing machine.
In the washing machine.
Right. That's it. Good luck. Over now.